And more conversion problems. Next one, going from 3.45 meters to inches. So we start out with 3.45 meters. And we put times and then a line. Meters goes on the bottom so the meters can cancel. And we need inches. So we're looking now for a relationship where we've got meters and inches. There we go. 1 meter is that many inches. So 1 meter, 37.37007 inches. It's important to include the whole number here because that indicates the accuracy of that particular conversion, and it does play into significant figures because this is not an exact number. That's what the indication of these three dots is, that this is not an exact number and that it will be subject to significant figures. In most instances, however, the question we're dealing with will have fewer significant figures than the conversion factor will. So looking here, we've got 3 significant figures, and here we have a lot more significant figures. What is it? 8 significant figures. Here we've got infinite significant figures on the bottom, so our answer is going to come out to 3 significant figures. That's how we get that. Alright, looking at the next one, 15 pounds to kilograms. So we know that pounds will go on the bottom. Pounds will go on the bottom. We know kilograms will go on top. We need some kind of relationship between kilograms and pounds. And I see here 1 kilogram is equal to this many pounds. So it's 1 kilogram, and we've got 2.204622 pounds. Alright, so again we have to include the whole number here, and we come out with something that's going to end up with having 2 significant figures. It'll be 6.8 kilograms. Alright, the next one, 2.0 feet, and we're trying to get to centimeters, so I will put feet on the bottom here. And what I notice here, there is no conversion that's going to take me from feet to centimeters directly. In fact, there's only one thing that involves feet at all, and that's this one. 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. So I have no choice but to try and go through inches here. So I'll put inches up the top, and over inches are going to go on the bottom to cancel with this inches, and we need centimeters here. And I do have a conversion that's going to take me from inches and centimeters. So going back over here, we've got 1 foot is equal to 12 inches, so 1 foot goes on the bottom, 12 inches goes on top. Down here we've got centimeters and inches, and relationship between centimeters and inches, there we go, 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. Incidentally, the 2.54 here is an exact number. You can tell that because there's not 3 dots after it, and that is just an arbitrary exact conversion. 2.54 being an exact number, so it does not figure into significant figures at all. So we've got 2 significant figures here, 2.0. So that's how we end up with our answer as being 61 centimeters. Remember, the trailing 0 here is significant because of a decimal point here in the number. Alright, looking at the next one, we've got 43 cubic centimeters going to cubic inches. 43 cubic centimeters. And now we've got cubic centimeters on the bottom. We want cubic inches, so that's going to go on top. I need a relationship now between cubic centimeters and cubic inches. So I look around and try and find it. Here it is. 1 cubic inch is equal to that many cubic centimeters. So 1 cubic inch is equal to 16.3870640 cubic centimeters. And again, we have to include the whole number, but since this only has 2 significant figures, our answer is only going to have 2 significant figures. I want to show you just briefly how we get the conversion here. We know that 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. Now if we want to get to 1 cubic inch, what we would do is we'd take the 1 inch and we would cube it. That is 1 inch times 1 inch times 1 inch times 1 inch. And if we cube that, then we can cube this as well. That's 2.54 centimeters cubed. Now understand that when we do this, 1 cubed, 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. So that's going to give us 1 cubic inch. But 2.54 cubed is 2.54 times 2.54 times 2.54, and centimeters times centimeters times centimeters is centimeters cubed. And so that's how we end up with this number here for 16.3870640. This is this 2.54 times 2.54 times 2.54. So that's an important difference or distinction that I want you to be aware of.